underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Blocking a score.
Come on, kid, focus.
Blocks that punch. Evander Holyfield's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
That right hand over the top lands flush.
Watch the hook.
Halfway into round number 5 here. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. He's got confidence he can crack, and he just did there.
And he had the distance, Joe, the height that he wanted to set up that punch.
He comes with the straight right hand. And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good, and now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
Snapping jab by George Foreman. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Evander Holyfield. Move! Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. And a smart counterpunch by George Foreman. Well, if the second half of this fight is anything like the first half we just witnessed, then oh boy, is it going to be fun watching this fight down the stretch.
And I don't think it can change. These guys came here with a certain attitude, a certain mindset, and it's not going to be able to change now. There's no way of all of a sudden in mid-fight being able to go to a defensive fight or a different strategy. What you see is what you get, and you're going to get it the rest of the night.
And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. Holyfield's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him one time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Comes right back at him with a left hand. What a hook to the body by Evander Holyfield. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. How about that? He lands a big shot there.
He set the table, and he went and ate.
How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a gray room. You go from a light room to a gray room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room. You don't want to go to that dark room. And you have a choice. You put your feet down and you start backing up. I'm not going to that dark room. This guy is not being taken to that dark room.
And the round comes to an end. Foreman's right in this fight. Now he's trailing on the cards, at least in our opinion, but it's there for the taking. Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by George Foreman. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And now he scores well with the straight right. with a power punch of his own. Evander Holyfield's getting back to basics. A good, solid jab.
Teddy, you've made the point a few times that, hey, it's nice to have something where you got the superior advantage. In this case, he's got the speed. But you can't fall in love with it too much.
No, because what happens then, you're like a teenager that gets one of those sport cars. You know, he gets carried away. He doesn't respect the speed yet. And he starts to run red lights. He starts to do things that he shouldn't do. And that's what's happening here. He's starting to jump in with those quick hands. He figures he doesn't have to respect the dimensions other guys have to. And when he's jumping in, he might get caught. There might be a cop there or a punch there to nail him.
Good flush shot upstairs. Foreman's tag.
Get out of the way.
Solid hook. Foreman's right hand scores well that time. Combo lands to the head. Good right hand. Solid hook upstairs. Foreman's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. An accurate left by George Foreman. Jab right hand. And that does it for this round.
Let this guy get away. Come on. This is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around.
This has been a really good fight so far tonight, Teddy. We look at your scorecard. It's obviously a close fight. The start of the 8th round now. Neither guy can get a distinct advantage over the other.
No, well, they can, but so far they haven't. And one of the ways they can is one guy can start doubling up that jab. Start using that jab a little bit more. In a close fight like this, that's enough to separate.
Foreman's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. Now he goes to the gut with a right hand. Well-targeted jab that time. Holyfield's right hand scores well. The halfway point of round number 8. Evander Holyfield's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. George Foreman's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Good block there by Evander Holyfield. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Comes right back at him with a left hand. George Foreman blocks that punch. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Foreman's getting a big reminder here. The evening is not over. The job is not finished. Go out and keep at it. And we are back underway, another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in.
Watch that.
Up top with the right hand. George Foreman showing us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
They both decide to bring it.
Halfway through the 9th round.
And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Evander Holyfield.
Scoring well with that hook by Evander Holyfield.
Holyfield with a big uppercut. A little head hunting with the right. And he counters back with a big shot.
Keep working, bud.
And a good counter by Evander Holyfield. That is a serious counter punch right there.
Last 10 seconds of the 9th round.
Nice strike after catching one by Evander Holyfield.
What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
They have given a lot tonight. Now one more opportunity to give a little more. The final round is upon us. A striking combination by George Foreman.
Now he places that hook right to the body.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
Holyfield's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Evander Holyfield's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch.
See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by George Foreman.
Halfway through this 10th and final round.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. A headshot blocked. Forceful uppercut by George Foreman. That's a good left hand by George Foreman. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Oh, what a big hook to the head by Evander Holyfield. Scored well up top. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Seconds to go in this, the final round.
The unexpected final bell as we will now await to hear the judges' scores.
We thought the styles of these two guys, they would go after each other early, but sometimes too much respect for each other, and that's what it turned out.
George Foreman's face there actually showed a little bit of relief when he heard the draw.
Now I want to look around here, see if everything's still here. Is the silverware here? Is the clock still here? Somebody was robbed.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.